there, Taurus. Welcome to your twin flame reading for this Cancer new moon. This reading will take us up to the next full moon, where I will do the next one. But I recommend just to add to this reading that you look up some astrology. Because this Cancer new moon is in exact opposition with Saturn in Capricorn. It's creating some quite interesting effects, so it's worth checking out how that impacts on you, and it just gives you some more depth to what's going on with the energies. In this reading, I will take a look at your counterparts, what current obstacles and guidance they're getting from Spirit. It's more to give you an idea of, like, you know, to reassure you that Spirit is working on them if you're in separation. It's not sort of intended as a means to kind of pry on them. It's definitely more a case of, you know, for you to see how you're mirroring. The emphasis, as always, is on your growth, your spiritual work. In order for you to get the most out of your journey. So it's not there to kind of like focus on them and what they're doing. It's more for your benefit. The energies can be reversed, but it's highly unlikely given that these are for a very limited audience. So yeah, the chances are that they will be very specific. I mean, they can be switched, and however it resonates with you is absolutely fine. But yeah, just making a note of that. Not really anything more to say, so I'm going to jump in. Can I have some energy for Taurus, please? Star, healing, spiritual purpose, can be spiritual awakening. The energy of Taurus counterpart, death. Now, I did pick up the wrong deck to start off with, and death came out in your position when I first tried to record this, and I had a feeling it would reappear. But it's interesting that it's come out on their side, because it definitely means that there is mirroring. So they're dealing with closing out a cycle in order to put something to bed. It's like releasing the past in order to move into the future, which the star, when it comes to healing, is very much about that too. The star is about sort of renewed purpose, though, kind of like finding your own purpose. What is the combined energy of the connection at present? The Wheel of Fortune. That's brilliant. So that's like, it's definitely the end of cycles. It's also movement forward where there's been stagnation. So, great energy already. Okay, so the obstacles on Taurus's side, what Taurus is working with. Queen of Swords. So this could be communication. Perhaps being a little too logical. Because it's in obstacle position. So it could be about not seeing things clearly. What is the obstacle on Taurus's counterpart side? What are they currently dealing with? Four of Swords. So they're in rest mode. Rest, retreat, meditation, contemplation. So that would tie up with this ending of this cycle, working out how to move forward. So the guidance for Taurus. King of Cups. So yeah, that is, be a little less feminine and logical, which I know is an oxymoron, but there's a need to, the guidance here is the King of Cups, which is the masculine energy, but it's also in tune with its emotions. Could be dealing with a water sign as well. But yeah, it's being in tune with your emotions and It's just kind of a healed masculine energy. So what is the guidance on their side? How is Spirit working on the counterpart? What is Taurus counterpart currently doing? 8 of Swords, releasing themselves from limited mindsets. There's definitely an air of awakening on this side as well. They're releasing themselves from a situation. Again, it can be mindset, because we've got a lot of Swords energy there. Or it could be a physical one. Like ending a relationship or a marriage or something like that. They're ending a cycle in one way. Something about the way they think, possibly. And they're in this rest and meditation and thought mode. Your advice is to tune into your psychic abilities as well. To be more trusting. What is the outcome if the guidance is followed for Taurus and their counterpart? More for you, Taurus, because we can't guarantee they'll do their work, but outcome for Taurus. Outcome, please. Knight of Pentacles, steady, progress forward, something tangible, something material. It just means the end of that stagnation. It's not going to move at massively high speed, but it's definitely going to move in a very steady growth manner. Any extra messages for Taurus? This is definitely the end of that karmic cycle that you've been stuck in for a while, you know, where everything was sort of coming to a head for the last few weeks. Ace of Swords, new insights, new ideas, clarity, truth. Progress forward on a mental level. It's like sudden understanding. I feel that this is them waiting for some kind of clarity on their side as well that is coming. Okay, so can we have something more about the star, please? The Knight of Cups. So this is a need for you to express your emotions. So this is where this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, sorry, is your obstacle because you aren't communicating. But if you do, this is you want to. This is your energy. You want to have that conversation with your person. We have something else about the death energy on their side. Yeah, they're ending a cycle with something. The Ten of Swords can be a bit of a messy ending with the Six of Pentacles. That means it's bringing it into balance. Could be ending relationships or marriages. Could be ending some kind of contract. Tell me something more about the Wheel, please. Too much. Tell me something about the Wheel, please. Queen of Cups. So this is definitely that kind of psychic, feminine flowing energy tuned into your intuition. Could be dealing with a water sign. We've also got Wheel of Fortunes, all signs. We've also got Aquarius, Libra, King of Cups, Pisces. I can never remember, but it's definitely water sign. And Scorpio. We've got Pisces there with this Knight of Cups as well. So we've got counterparts again with this King of Cups. So this, to me, I feel as though this is you, like, being the Knight of Cups, going towards this Queen of Cups, as the King is in your side there. That's masculine takes action. Feminine is passive. So this is like your obstacle is being passive and not taking action. And this is you needing to take that cup of emotions forward. Tell me something about the Queen of Swords, please. The Ten of Wands. So that's releasing things that are overburdening you. Similar energy to that Ten of Swords over there. Again, it's this lack of communication. You need to release it. Tell me some more about the Four of Swords on their side, please. Six of Wands. So that's 2 sixes there as well. They're heading towards victory. They've got these answers coming through. They are working on things on their side. Tell me something about the King of Cups, please. Taurus. Six of Swords, yet need to walk away from things, from turbulent times. So you've got to release something here and get past this communication block. You've got to take that masculine action, but with the cups being emotions, you know, we've got it there with the Knight of Cups as well. And the Six of Swords is moving away from, like, turbulent times. This is definitely a call to action. Time to open up and speak your truth. Tell me something about this Eight of Swords, please. The Nine of Swords. So they do, yeah, it's a limit. There's a mindset that they've got to deal with. They've got some anxiety, having sleepless nights over something. This Eight of Swords is like they being trapped in a mental prison. So they are dealing with something mentally. Can you tell me something more about that, please? King of Swords. They're waiting for this truth from you. If you're the counterpart who hasn't really been expressing how you feel, and I do feel that this is maybe more for the masculines at this side, that this is about you taking that masculine action. The action and doing is a masculine trait. The feminine isn't the one that's meant to come forward and do all the talking, you know, like initiating everything. However, if you are the feminine and you haven't been doing that, this is still your call to action, because this is in your side. So, and until they've got this information, you know, if, like, say, if you've not been expressing your feelings, they don't know where they stand. They're in pause mode because they're releasing whatever cycle they're in. But as far as it goes with you, tell me some more about the Knight of Pentacles. Justice, yeah, bringing balance, equilibrium, honesty, truth. Tell me some more about the Ace of Swords, please. The Fool. It's this new start, this new cycle, putting the past to bed and moving into this new cycle. Tell me something more about the Fool, please. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. That's working out what needs to be released, because you could be juggling too much. So that heavy burden there. I feel it's the burden is the bottling up of the emotions. And the only way to release that is to speak it. Fairly clear there. I don't really need to say any more. We know what your advice is there. It's releasing the burden, move away from things that aren't in line with you anymore, and take that action, that cup of emotions forward, because that conversation needs to be had. They're waiting for this equal balance from you. It needs to be equally balanced on both sides. And if you haven't been putting yourself out there, then now is the time to do so. Okay, so nothing more really to say there. I'm going to leave that there for now. Generals will be out in the next day or two, and I will see you next time. Thank you.